Alright. It's been like a week since I played this. I don't remember any of the voices I was doing. So we gonna wing it. Yeah, winging it. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Burger time. Wait, Joseph. Who the fuck was a Matt? Who's Matt? Hugo's our friend. Robert's the weird fucker. Brian's the fat one. I think it's Matt we want. Yeah. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled into solid ice. Walk over to say hello. Whoa. Oh yeah, I was just yelling for this guy. Let me get my yelling voice ready. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're unique byproducts of the social and political climate of the time and place. And to try to take something like, say, the raccoon period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely discrediting the context in which a work of art is created. Yeah, what he said. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Damn it, dude, I have no idea what's happening. I don't remember what fucking voice I was doing for Craig. Dr. Craig, I want Matt. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm in comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formulist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and said something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? Well, fucking yell. Well, sure, you could say the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. This is cringe. Art is dead and it's pretty Art is dead. I don't even the only one around period. But we are not long we were ever born. Before we are on the earth. Everything on your family, and we will you fear of death. All you need to wait for him and widely forever. Why does it matter? Doesn't matter when you all be yours. Everyone stares at me. Wow, what a fucking bummer of an option that was. Anyway. We would need to give context when talking about artwork. I don't want to yell. Yeah, I like Van Gogh or Picasso better. Throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstraction beauty of cubism? Man, that's all what. That's all way above my head. Me too. It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hold on, please. Sorry. I get really fired about art stuff. Blorb, how are you liking the neighborhood? Seems like you're switch your voices now. Seems like your daughter's reading in fine. It's because where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. Girls sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and leaving them in little flower kinds. I don't care. What is that, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find you. Matt takes the flower crown and places on top of his head. You don't mind going now? Stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Blorb, meet my daughter. Hello. I'm definitely doing the wrong fucking voices. I'm Carmencita. Fuck. Amanda comes over with Daisy and told, Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, you remember the whole burning coming up, my old country, and, your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega, I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yes. You still gonna get me that overdue turn paper? Haha, great seeing you. And her finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned she's definitely a charmel. Speaking of which, where did my son go? I'm gonna beat his ass. She finally spots him for his eyes go wide. Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega! Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a little. Nope. See Ernest across the road, casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable! Excuse me, I have to beat his fucking ass. I like Hugo. I like Hugo's violence that I keep giving him for no fucking reason. Hugo marches over to Ernest and properly beats his ass in front of all of us. And I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shovel a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burnt down half the yard. And you might be doing that before that. He actually burnt down half the yard. And then it burned on my lawn and burnt down half my yard, too. Oh, no. Hugo walks back over the pack of practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that, boy. This is my shit-eating son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. What green are you in? Does it matter? Oh. Ernest, you little shit! Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. I feel. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Put the earbuds in Storm's outstanding. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. You should probably beat his fucking ass. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time, and I keep beating his ass every time I'm mildly upset. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Then I beat his ass more to let him know I love him. I mean, I think Dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, I don't even cool down. Probably cool down. I don't know how to. Well, you mean killing a cucumber. Say that right there. You can't say that. Mikey, then I will. For how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to resume the faith that as a dads, we become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear the socks with sandals. Kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Yell across the yard to my daughter. I'm you, alright? Amanda just laughs, she keeps laughing. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be as a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. Sometimes you just have to beat the shit out of them. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. I beat him every fucking night. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay and stop fucking smoking cigarettes. Yeah, you're right. But if you ask, you're having both ways. Hearing you guys talk about this stuff, we get along so well, but there might come a time when I won't be like this college when that happens. Don't let us eat up your time, Blorb. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I really don't give a shit about any of these people, so burger time. Without further ado, let's get work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. These are some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? Autism be damned, I can work a grill. It's working faster now, effortlessly throwing cheese on the patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Blorb, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillable. Shut up. I've tried to get on his level, but I can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has rare quality about him. I'm not sure we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too fucking cheesy. Please stop. All the children in the party boo with a glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. It totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Oh. That is the brother fucking Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she has to get in the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Yeah, Bjork. Yeah, it's a great social network for dads. Keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just on here neon. Social media, go to my here, Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the BBQ goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beers as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmen East and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our places. Shut up. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Team Blorb, Team Blorb. Amanda gives me a eog. You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. You already need. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. One more year for you. What? 1 year, milk. It's a social media platform. What? 1 year social media platform. Dad, I have to go to school. You want me? I'm an old year and I can't put you in here and Dad will run my own. Alright, I hope you sound interesting on the internet. Next up, I'm setting up my profile in the dad book, which just turns out is a place for dad's kid to talk about fatherhood. Yeah. Fuck, why do I keep yawning? Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you are most likely to. That one. Netflix and grill. Fall asleep. Alright, my children. Netflix and grill. If you had one thing to take out of your theo onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill! What are your terms on? Top tier grillmanship. What do you want to be when you grow up? Damn it, there's no grill. President of space, a good father, pro skater. The president of space. What's your favorite movie genre? Anything on Laserdisc or Sean Connery's entire filmography, romantic on whatever made it. None of these really. Day one. What's your ideal date? Having arson. When you never leave home without my grill. Sensible cardigan. I'm not gay. My sick vape. You should be shot. Crippling self-esteem. Thinking about how proud I consider it. I just love my grill. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. You know, I go looking at people on profile. Just messing with more than one of them. All of them. Oh, yeah, mommy, yeah. Better give me a go get him, Dad. Welcome. I'm Matt. Hello. Hey, Blorb, it's me, your dear old friend from way Dad Amanda. I'm delighted to see you. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Hey, Void, we've never known each other since business school. How could you possibly find it easy to buy things for a daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no? Wow, I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated top because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally hanging on to. Wait, do you remember what I majored in? With a clown to comment. Cool. Back. Matt. I like Matt. Avid music enthusiast. Passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice at the coffee spoon, hanging out with my amazing daughter. Even about the 80s no wave music. A barista, multi-inch. I like grilling. I like grilling and chilling. What is this? Alright. Yeah, we'll just go with Matt. Oh, fuck Matt. Fuck this shit out of Matt. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna look at that. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two right here ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be totally down. I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound. You wanna come out? What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been at Roof since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Well, I'm thinking other mess parts of my screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. There's some other shit. Well, when was the last time I went to a concert? I'm into backtrack decades of memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had them all back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. Finally remembered the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I've been to a concert. I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? Spend most of the... Well, apparently you get ran over by a bunch of people during a crowd crush and fucking die. It's a Travis Scott moment there. Spend most of the day patching... What the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I read? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? Look over and see him in the door. Just got home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as she's been crying. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, and despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Alright. I don't believe her, but I'll let it go for now. Anyway, what's up? Let me put on potty coffee first. It's gonna be a long night. I'm not inviting me to a concert. You gonna be the one and you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12. Yeah, screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, there was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you don't understand, you pretty somebody as I am. When I found all those drawings you made of those Indian wars kissing in your trappers keeper. Yeah, well, did you even find the good stuff? Anyway, you should be all set for the concert. Remember that. Just bring a big old glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. You are punk beyond. Like DIY gutter punk, thrash, straight edge. Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? What the fuck is being said? Here, dear Canadian punk. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Canadian punk, same conject radio. I know you run and polite have core teachings of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. If a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and forgets his wallet. Literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind, just have a blast tonight. Show up at the Coffee Spoon at 8, which, in what I hope is concert appropriate attire, so I'm out locking the door to a shop. Hey, you made it? Ready for tonight? I'm gonna use that voice. Oh, it's been a while, yeah. Born ready. I didn't want I am ready to kill. Are you? Oh, you didn't like that. You know what I mean? I got you mean. I mean on pale on cool. I mean on you know what I mean for one. Did your daughter take you to one of those boy band concerts or whatever it is? Seems she cries. Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. Strong. Oh fuck. I'm struggling here, blood. I'm struggling. But dude, I got to get you to the concert first. In a long time, this is gonna be on. Just hang with me, Blorb, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Going on, Leon. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can be described as we can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre. Can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I think he's thinking never again. You'll get it. And the important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally... Some people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing, and I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-Punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it. A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off, and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. You know. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Couldn't have said that before I said I like killing things, huh? Fucking bitch. You know, I enjoy curling up and patting online drinking up. That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice for that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Turns them back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I head to the bar in the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice that Matt and tip their drinks at him. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like this when I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. As there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. See? Well, I know you want to think you're charming and real here. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. Leon seems really funny. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that there ain't religion to it. Hi, let's check out the merch. Matt was mobile in the corner where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He signals me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch right here. I got shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gestured to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Please stop yelling at me. I'm alright, I don't know anyone here. I appreciate you stop sitting now. Maybe I'm sure you're going to make it uncomfortable. Hops down and off the chair. You got it, sorry about that. Just grace a bit something soon. And you don't really what I appreciate you on doing on the list. Hey Pablo. Your friend looks lost, so I figured I'd give him a little razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, man? Day by day, my man. They're doing their fiving. but it also turns into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that kind of act. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Blorb. Thought I'd bring out a concert, pal. It's close to mass. Blorb cool? Mad eyes me. I am back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. Not sure what to say, but I give the curtsy 2 pats on the back as a customariness, but still want to be friendly too. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, when we were stringing up our witch house band, you know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know. That thing would have slayed. It'll slay once you actually start making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. This fucking talking shit is hard. Help. Oh, God. Give me about 1 second. Man, I'll walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones in the Speakeasy Choir. That name's cringe. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is... What is down? That doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Yanks! And whatever the hell is assaulting me gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did the cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. Set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the song, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. Turn to man and try to start a conversation. Oh, you going to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? What? Ask again. Yo, you going to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Oh, you... yeah. That turns back his attention to the show. He liked that. He can't hear me. So I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no. This is impossible. How long have they been playing this song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Man and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I have a new friend that I know I knew. Oh yeah, you really ain't going every hill. They were being real about the Let's grab another beer. Man, I'll walk away out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert as it gets closer to the main act. It's kind of getting crowded in here. I'll grab our beers and I try to follow back, but there are so many people that I haven't started keeping up. So I work my way through throngs of excited concert goers, I realized I've lost Matt entirely. I stopped and looked around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I going to find Matt in here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm tracking this building forever and I just see him and I never again? What if? Suddenly, Henry grabs me. It's Matt. Almost lost you, buddy. Whoa, I got really nervy everything in here. You and me both, dude. Takes my hand and leads me back towards the site. I can feel myself blushing a little. Finally settled back in the restaurant and wait for the band to start. Me off here, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to, you go there a concert that night? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the morning. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're a room full of people connecting with music the same way that you are, that's magic. Suddenly I have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never seen you that way. That's really beautiful. Is it? Oh, I am. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. Squeeze my way out of the crowd to it. I should have gone further, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going half her, which was actually a pretty good look. So proud of her. Make it to the restroom, finding one of those single people restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue are crowded up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I gonna find Matt now? Everyone's rushing on the mail watching, but I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get up there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths. The fuck do I do? What the fuck?
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree.
What the fuck is happening?
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
So this is a real band.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP.
Ah, we'll get fucking crushed by all these liberals.
Video is tight, yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
You survived the crowd. Yeah, that was actually pretty easy.
But really,
S plus.
demands a serious
Damn.
convo. But is this the time or place to talk
Let's see, Matt originally was, but no, shoot, well, I guess it's bumping a bunch of youths running around circle music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, he shoulders himself into me. I keep moving in a circle. I guess I'm moving in the circle now. My friends search for a way out, but all I see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams me and lose my balance. That's it. That's how I die. Trampled on the boots of counterculture. One grabs my hand, someone familiar. Look up, see, he pulls me back onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Those fucking eggplants. Those arms are and jump back into the bashing into the use left and right. Pup plays a killer slow. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. Can't believe this. I'm actually having fun. A little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. Song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone chills on Pup. Maybe all in your was on. Alright man, let's retreat. I'll show these kids how it's done another day. Work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy them. The rest of the music is safe distance. Pup puts on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. The concert over, the crowd started making their way out to the exit. Hey, I'll see you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got your present. Seems to be the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Wow, thank you man. Sorry about it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. And what can you enjoy? Hey Matt. Hey, it's Pup. So this is like real fucking people. It's a little weird. Hey dude, didn't realize you were here. I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a good show. Thanks. Well, see you around. What the fuck? Wait, you know, Pop? Oh yeah, I met him a couple of times when I first started touring. Good kids. Wow.
Yeah, sounds great.
Come on, let's grab some diner food or some song. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Man, I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign and tear into some bacon and eggs in a pouring booth. So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms just like that. I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward and we're cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Land you around you know. Yeah man, just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. He just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So hang on. No, I need to get to the all-in-the-amazing concert. Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the states. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I'm in there, feeling many of Brittany's making a problem yet. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. I really need you. Thanks, us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's going Carmen Cheeto? She says she always wants to learn the drums. Oh, boy. It'll be loud, I need to take a lot of aspirin, but I mean, you can't really blame her. Said I'm very grateful that I'm always super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I am trying to be supportive of Carmenista's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? And I think it would be a good like what? Fashion, consumerism being fashion. No, I know you're real friend. They're going and I'm here on. I thought I was among friends. In a life could dig in a big face of greasy daddy food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. But it's so cool. I'm going anyway, always. Oh, you're fine. You're really easy to talk to. You know that? A smile. Man, I spent the night together, trading outdoor stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish our late night diners and head out. Walk back to cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Although I'm probably gonna feel in my knee in the morning. Ha, you and me both, baby. I don't usually like going on these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat, and Amanda pops out from the room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Me, I think I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Me, Matt, I'm cool. Blind leading blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked by my own child. Unbelievable. You know me in there. Remind me which one I was torn up in the pan of the punch. When you were in Spain 4 hours, probably wanting tiny house, honey, on me, women, First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit. Who even are you? Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Date complete. That's a lot of fucking numbers. Hey. That one, yeah. Damn.